This will be a great story for you guys. I'm sure you're going to love this one. We were sitting on the couch last night, and my wife pointed out that she saw two gray hairs in my beard. I said, thanks, hon. Really needed you to let me know that you saw those, because I haven't seen them. I mean, I got grays all up on top, upstairs. But on the beard, man, I hadn't seen them yet. So that was a pretty eye-opening experience. I really appreciated her just being honest and transparent with me. We were watching Landman with Billy Bob Thornton. You know, that clip that went viral on TikTok and Twitter and everything, talking about oil and how it's in every product that we use every single day. We've been watching that. It's pretty good. Kind of reminds me in a weird way of Yellowstone, in a bizarre, weird way. It's almost like they have the same, like, pillars of storytelling and characters and comedy in it. I don't know. Either way, I really have been enjoying Landman with Billy Bob Thornton. It's the same producer. It's written by the same guy. Wait, are you guys serious? There's no way you would make that up. Holy shit. Okay, so that makes a lot of sense. Oh my God. Bro, I kept saying that to my wife. And I'm not trying to sound like I know ball, because I truly did not know that it was the same producer, the same writer. But that makes so much sense now. Oh my God. Lioness is the same person too? Hector told me Lioness is pretty good on New Year's, bro. He told me I should watch it. So that's next up on the list. And they got a lot of seasons of that show too. Is that pretty good? Lioness is fire? Okay. Fuck, man. All right, we got some ammunition then in the arsenal to tune in and watch some shows. Fuck yeah. I'll tell you what, bro. My wife and I have been watching a lot of movies lately. Finally, a lot of movies have released. Like, we have Apple TVs in all the rooms where televisions are. And I have been buying, like, I like to buy every movie that I watch so that I can, because I love rewatching movies. Most movies that I have, that I own, I've rewatched multiple times. So I've built up a pretty damn good collection. And I felt like we were in a bit of a drought. I talked to you guys about this a couple weeks ago. We just didn't have that many new movies releasing on streaming services and shit like that. But once the holidays hit, it was like the floodgates opened. You had Wicked. Watch Wicked. I told you guys that yesterday. It's actually pretty good, man. I mean, I'm not saying that musicals are my first genre of film that I'd want to watch, but beyond that, like, Wicked was pretty solid. I enjoyed watching it. I did. We watched that Carry On movie with Taron Egerton or whatever, and what's his name from... Man, today's gonna be a long day. Bateman. Jason Bateman, bro. Great movie. I enjoyed it. A lot of people were comparing it to, like, Die Hard. It's like our generation's Die Hard. I don't know if I'd go that far, but Carry On was pretty good. What else have we watched? The long story short is, after watching movies, right? Sitting down and watching movies on the couch with my wife, it made me realize how infuriating. Yeah, watch Gladiator 2 as well. Watch Gladiator 2. I have not watched The Substance yet. I have not watched Substance. That movie, to me, like the psychological thrillers and shit like that, sometimes be pretty hard for me to watch, bro. If they're too far out in the fucking other direction of real, sane, normal, non-anxiety inducing, like, I just couldn't bring myself to, like, sit down and watch that. I heard it was phenomenal, but in my opinion, a lot of times when you have a movie like that and the reviews are stellar, that means that it's just, the better the reviews are for, like, a psychological thriller like that, the weirder the movie's gonna be. It's more of a dark comedy. Well, you said comedy. I added dark into it. I don't know. From the trailer that I watch, I'm just like, fuck, this is going to be off the walls. I don't know if I'm ready to watch that right now, but either way, I might need to give it a shot here eventually. But I digress. The reason why I bring up all these movies that I'm talking about at this current time is because it made me realize how much I hate watching TV shows that are week to week releases. I think Netflix kind of fucked everybody's head up by releasing all the episodes from every season right away. They're not doing that nearly as much as they used to. But my point is, bro, my biggest gripe with television shows is that at the end of last week's, say, for instance, at the end of last week's episode, I'm like, all right, bro, they left us on a cliffhanger, as they always do, as every TV show week to week always does. The next episode for next week, I'm sitting there waiting 7 days for it, and I'm so excited because I'm like, after that cliffhanger, there's no way that we don't have a banger episode where we get some real meat and potatoes of the actual plot. Like, they're going to move this thing forward, and it's going to answer a lot of the questions that I have in my head about where this show is heading. And then the next episode is the same fucking thing. I mean, they make a little bit of progress, but you really don't learn much else about what's going on in the show. It almost just feels like filler. And then you're sitting there waiting with your dick in your hand, waiting for the next week's episode where you're thinking the same exact thing, that, okay, we're finally going to get to it. So these week-to-week episodic shows are just driving me crazy, bro, after watching these damn movies, man. Be honest with you, bro. They're driving me crazy. You know what else is driving me crazy? I had to finish that rant, but I was interrupted by the generosity and the good vibes that the boys are trying to facilitate in this chat room right now. Bro, nothing to see 2 minutes ago drop 5 gifted subs. Stick with me here, boys. Nothing to see drop 5 gifted subs. Then right after that, my boy Nugs dropped 5 gifted subs. Then right after that, Campbell ripped 5 gifted subs. That's his daily 5. And then right after that, my boy Chase Floyd dropped 5 gifted memberships in the YouTube chat. So, point blank period, gentlemen, it's getting fucking crazy and frisky and a lot of energy in this chat already this morning, bro. Nathaniel Beads. You're not going to get me with that one, anal. Nathaniel Beads with the 5 gifted. I am Tempe with the 5 gifted. Holy shnikes, gentlemen. Hoodie Dukes with the sub, bro. My boy Flubber, man. My boy Flubber always dropping the 10 to 25 gifted subs, bro. He came in with the topper. The Friday morning topper. I'm getting topped off from the boys. Flubber, thank you very much for the 5, brother. And, hey, nothing to see once again. I really appreciate you getting that started. Bro, Shiny Miguelito, that man just dropped 5 months. He said, have my prime scum spin MIA. He'll be back, bro. I'm sure of it, man. God's Dagger, thanks for the sub. Berserk, Billers, the scorer, thank you very much for the sub. Tazzy, thank you very much for the sub. Let's see some group gameplay, brother. All right, man.